Welcome to Mississagi Provincial Park, located about 20 minutes north of Elliott Lake in northern Ontario. I lucked out with one of the several waterfront campsites on Semi-White Lake. The campground overall is quite small, with only 60 campsites, many of which are seasonal for those who live close by or enjoy extended camping all season long. This site in particular is one of the 4 walk-in campsites, which means there is a short trail to get from your car to the campsite itself. The park is also quite primitive, with no showers or flush toilet facilities, no electrical campsites, and also no cell service, making this park feel more secluded and closer to a backcountry experience. As you can see, Mississagi presents itself well in the fall. With it being late September, the colors are just around peak here this time of year. As the sun was beginning to set, I decided to go for a short paddle out on the calm lake.
Don't wait for me, honey. Don't wait. 'Cause I'm always heading your way. And I know exactly what I'm looking for. And as we go, I'll keep running till I can't no more. You'll always be the one I want at midnight. You'll always steal my breath away. Yeah. You'll always be my heart, my life. Every second, every day.
Here's the view from one of the beaches adjacent to the boat launch. Motorboats are permitted on Semi-White Lake. However, during my time here, I didn't witness any boaters on the water. This could be due to the fact that it is shoulder season, or perhaps because Semi-White Lake is a sanctuary lake, meaning fishing is prohibited. The rest of the morning I spent enjoying the peace and serenity from my campsite. One of the reasons why I made this trip was to participate in Elliott Lake's Art on the Trail. It is an annual art show showcasing many artists and artisans from across Northern Ontario. It was a very successful show for me, where I sold many prints and original artworks. To make this weekend even more special, a campfire with some friends back at camp was the icing to the cake. The views the next morning were stunning, with the mist coming off of the water. We even had a beaver show up to join us for breakfast.
I just keep on thinking how much I love this province.
It is a good one. I've come around to it.
By midday, I headed out on a solo adventure to reach the Helen Bar Lookout. While you can access the lookout via a 7-kilometer hiking trail, as an avid canoeist, I wanted to split the journey by paddling across the lake and joining up with the trail from one of the beaches on the far end of Semi-White Lake. I hiked along the Helen Bar Lake portage that met up with the Helen Bar Trail, which takes you up to one of the best views in the park. Once here, I was greeted with the exceptional views of the ancient Algoma Hills, beautiful fall colors, and the crisp blue water of Helen Bar Lake. So I made it to the Helen Bar Lookout, and I came here to unveil my latest illustration in the park series. This is going to be one for Mississagi Provincial Park, and yeah, I'm super excited about this one. This is a park that I first came to when I was about 16 years old, and It's such a beautiful place up here, as you can see, especially right now in the fall. The colors are just amazing. So yeah, super stoked and happy to be able to take the day to come out here. And yeah, I didn't do the full trail like many people do. Instead, I paddled the lake, Semi-White Lake, and hiked up from the portage here. But yeah, super excited to continue the park series and to add Mississagi to the list. Yeah, beautiful fall day, feels like summer. Can't complain. But yeah, as the afternoon is slowly coming to a close, I better make my way back down and paddle across the lake again. And yeah, unfortunately say goodbye to this beautiful park and head back home. But in the meantime, there's lots of nature to take in and enjoy. So that's the plan going forward. Maybe have some snacks at the beach before I leave. But yeah, beautiful place, beautiful trip. Love it.
I broke out a sweat hiking back to the beach, so to cool off, I went for a dip in the lake. The lake is quite cold. It reminds me of temperatures similar to Lake Superior's. It might be hard to tell from here, but this water is crystal clear, just like Lake Superior's. Now, I'm no expert, but maybe that's why Semi-White's waters are just as cold.
Before the sun appears, before the world has even stirred, let's get out of here.
Now, unfortunately, I did have a headwind the entire way back. This meant it took me twice as long to paddle this way around. It was at this point where I desperately wished I had a second paddler sitting up front, aiding the battle. But I kept a slow and steady pace as I paddled across the lake, taking in the serenity and solitude this beautiful park has to offer. Overall, this excursion took me 6 hours to complete, from start to finish. And with that, thanks for watching. I look forward to our next adventure, and remember, keep living that dream.
Wide world about to unfurl, not so far from here, so let's get lost together. Let's go chase that postcard, wish you were here with her. Let's get lost together. 'Cause if we don't, I know that I won't even last another year.